your telephone and monitor. I have a collect call from an inmate at California State Prison, Corcoran 1, in California. To accept, dial or say 5 and hold. To refuse, hang up. Your call is being connected. Thank you for using MCI.
Hello? Hey.
Yeah, they got a lot of people that want to come and do what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's one reason that they try to stop you from doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because they want to be in a part of it. They want to have something to do with it. They want to represent it. They want to rub on it. They want to say it's them that's doing it.
Yeah.
So plagiarizing your life. They've been doing that ever since I was a little kid. The Catholics do that a lot.
Yeah.
And the ones that don't do it, they call Protestant.
Mm-hmm.
And the Protestants are just as full of shit as the Catholics. It's all a big old fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that Jesus Christ wasn't sacrificed for ideas and thoughts that were valid and brought a lot of change and is still bringing change to the universal mind. I'm saying that 2,000 years is about a second.
Mm-hmm.
If you could get that much out of the universe, it's really not that long. It's like, I think it's registered in the Bible as a twinkling of an eye. In other words, it's only just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
That the physical level that we exist in is so insignificant that it's just almost on the shadow of being completely unreal and not at all. The only thing that we hang on is the air. At night, when you look up in the sky, it's all the air is breathing. Because without the air, we can't see that, and we don't have any eyes.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't have any eyes, then we become a cockroach. And I'm already a cockroach. Because the paranoia and the fear of the divide and conquer thought that has been projected into the
This recorded call is from an inmate at a California correctional facility.
By a reflection of frustration, karma brings obstruction to the forming of reality conducive to survival, honest, truthful, righteous communication to ATWA, and the forming of another word. First was the Word, and the Word was God, and without the Word, we cannot have any influence over the air, and we're not going to lose the air. We'll lose all the people before we lose the air. The thought is not in the physical, it's in the spirit. And the thought was, we kill all these people. How can we kill all these people? We can kill all these people by dividing and conquering these people. How can we divide and conquer these people? We divide these people by putting against the blue eyes, and the blue eyes against the brown eyes. Every time you stick your fear in a blue eye, and you stick your dick in the blue eye, you blame the brown eyes. Every time you beat somebody with brown eyes and stick your dick in them and give them your motion and your power, you blame the blue eyes. And through the sex comes divide and conquer against the eyes of the people who are locked in fear of World War I, World War II, who are locked in the battlefields of all the soldiers that gave their lives for the rights of humanity, trying to bring a human online with intelligence to where we could have some effect over the atmosphere and some cause some reason to exist beyond the material value systems of the flesh, to where we could actually change the atmosphere back to where we can survive rather than sell
This recorded call
children.
is from an inmate at a California correctional facility.
Because when we sell our children, it catches up with us. Because the thought, the premise of the thought that's based on the decisions that were made for war is basically made through fear and intimidation, and is convoluted with ideas that are not solid. They're not rock out in line. They're not on the rocks. They're not rocks. They're mud. They're clay. They don't stand. You can't stand on them. When the Germans made the decision to release the gases, they were told that that was a doomsday, and if they released those gases, it would destroy the planet. And they said, oh, it'll dissipate. And they were told that only small minds see dissipate. The real mind knows that there's no such thing as dissipate, because there's no such thing as end. There's no such thing as begin. The flesh begins and ends. The spirit has no beginning or ending. It is eternal and eternity, and very seldom of eternity can work its way through the human convolution, confusion, that's a blessed voodoo, until they can communicate in the words in truth without the called people who disembowel everything that's intelligent in the name of intelligence, and crucify everything that is life in the name of religion, and destroy everything that they can in the name of God, because they have already destroyed themselves by saying this thought, oh, well, we'll be dead by then. Go ahead and release the gases. The hillbilly, my uncle,